Hello, my name is Elena Kondrateva. I'm the director of the film that I hope you just watched, the film Puberty. I would like to thank all the audience and the festival for the screenings, and I hope that you are doing well in these strange circumstances. So you asked me to answer some questions about the film. And the first question is, what are the biggest challenges for a single mother in Russia? So I'm pretty young, and I think that I can't say about all the women in Russia. I'm not a single mother, but still I can name two biggest challenges. First challenge is for sure money. Our country is not pretty rich. We have a lot of poor people, and unfortunately ex-husbands usually don't provide their ex-families with money. Our government, we have no help from government for single mothers. There is not any, no ruble from government for a single mother. So usually the single mother is a hard-working person. So if somehow the first challenge is fixed, I think that the second biggest challenge is psychological, is connected with judging society. Unfortunately, our society isn't ready for divorced women. They think that if the woman is divorced, it means that she is not enough good, that she is not enough beautiful, kind, patient partner for the man. That with this woman is something wrong. So this judging society also surprises me, because unfortunately the most judging people are women themselves. So we have women that hate another women, women with families are judging single mothers. So it turns out that we have such a paradox. From the one hand, we have very strong women that are on the top of judging society, and on the other hand we have a lot of women that are ready to struggle themselves deep in their souls, deep in their hearts. So unfortunately I think that we are just in the beginning of feminism and some kind of healthy selfishness. The second question is connected with a beautiful relationship between a mother and a daughter. So you're asking me how did I experience them. So I think that this is really great that you noted this line, because for sure this line was the most important for me. This was just the driving force for me to shoot this film, because other lines of the movie was pretty clear for me, but the relationship, such close relationships between children and their mother, was extremely surprising for me. Mother in Russia is a warrior, typically. She's usually hardworking, always tired. Usually we don't have such close relationships between children and the mother. And I'm really think that I'm honored to see such an example, because even now when I have some problems in communication with my little daughter, she's 4.5 years old, I'm trying to every time I have problems with her, I try to imagine what would Inna do in this situation, and it really helps me. So the third question is connected with Inna's job. You asked me how did I find her and how did I experience her job. So Inna was my midwife. Around 4.5 years ago I became mother. She was the first person who hugged my daughter, and at that period of time I wasn't a director. I haven't started my directing course yet. So I just was one of hundreds of clients, Inna's clients. So you see, Inna is pretty famous and professional specialists in Russia. She is one of the most famous, I think, in Moscow especially. So later, in 2 years, when I was searching for protagonists for my future documentary films, I was always remembering about her, but I was too scared to write to her because I was always thinking that she is too high-class person, that she is too intelligent, too self-realized, and it was a very nervous situation when I decided to write to her. It was such a situation when you wrote and rewrote 20 times the message. You wait for 20 minutes before sending it, and then I just pushed the button send, and that was a great surprise that Inna answered me just in 5 seconds, and the answer was yes. I think that I need to have camera around my life, because my life is just like storm now. So and I think that the shooting period was some kind of therapy for Inna, because she was speaking with me a lot. She told me so many stories. We became really friends after the movie. So you see, the life is very strange and wonderful. She was in the beginning of me as a mother, and she was also in the beginning of me as a director. So I think that I really owe her a lot.